Welcome, everyone. I want to talk a little bit today about uh, being a student, being open to learning. I have two examples I want to share. Let's get on with it. All right, so I've got these two very cool messages. This first one is from the Daily Stoic, and if you're not following the Daily Stoic, you can check these guys out. He puts out, this is Ryan. He puts out an email every day, actually, and it's pretty good reading. And this one in particular, are you willing to be taught? Wisdom isn't just what you seek out. In fact, much of the most important wisdom we learn in life seeks us out. The piece of unsolicited advice from someone who has been in our position, the painful consequences of a bad decision that become undeniably clear, the feedback from the audience or the customer after all those years of work. What he's talking about is, are you capable of learning? He tells the story about Marcus Aurelius and that he loved to read and study, but that was only a small part about what made him great. Marcus Aurelius was actually the emperor in waiting behind Antoninus, and he showed up to his I'm not sure the exact history, is his understudy or his emperor internship or whatever it was. He showed up for, I believe, over 2 decades, and the email here says 2 decades, which is incredible because he was emperor in waiting. He didn't have to do anything. There was no one that could make him do anything, but he did it, and he submitted himself to that for the sake of learning. There's another post that my teacher posted, and it's about being a good student. This is actually one of my students here, laying the mats in our dojo. And this is from my teacher to, us who study under him. And the message is this from a Mr. Tention. And if you're in the karate world, you probably know who he is. He's a legendary fighter and fighting instructor. But do you know how to be a student? Or are you the type who, when learning a new move, immediately asks, what if he does this or that? Do you talk while the instructors are teaching? Are you the type who, when learning a move, wants to go fast right away without focusing on the details? Are you the type who, during a drill, has to win at all costs? Are you the type who, when the instructor shows you a move, says to your partner, this is how I like to do it? Or are you the type who won't come to class unless your favorite teacher is there? Are you the type who, when injured, won't come to class even to just observe and learn visually? Are you the type who always wants to spar aggressively? Are you the type who trains but never makes an effort to help clean the dojo? Are you the type who wants to wear everyone else's logo or brand in the dojo except that of your own school? Are you the type who questions the instructor's promotions and their reasons? Are you the type who picks on lower ranked students without offering advice? Or do you truly understand how to be a student? That is moving thoughts to me on this morning as I'm getting my coffee going. I would like you to think about that. I'm going to spend some time this morning thinking about the fact that I am probably sometimes not a good student and how I can be a good student. I know I've been in situations where I'm just asking questions for my own sake and I'm sort of interrupting the flow. I know I've done that before. I've probably done lots of other things, but I'm going to focus on listening and paying attention and being present for everyone else in class. I'm going to subject myself to that and be there when I'm there. And you have to remember, and I have to remember, it is a choice. We are choosing to be there. We don't have to be there. And I think that's where a lot of people maybe get sort of off kilter, is that we don't have to be there. We're choosing to be there. And that is an important distinction that we need to remember. We get to do this. We get to choose to be there. We get to do it. It's super important. So I hope that puts a thought in your head, and, go get you a cup of coffee, think about it, and, let me know what you think. All right. So This has been a debrief. What we do here is we try to find stuff off the internet that's useful because there's a lot of stuff out there. And remember, it's not just that you consume it, you have to take it, learn from it, and enact on it. So let's do that. Let's get out there and get after it next time.